Ladies and gentlemen,
Unsolved Mysteries.
yeah. Y'all know that block where I'm from, at any time it get ill. And if you don't believe me, then come and see this shit real. I run with real niggas, and they itching to kill. We got niggas that's paralyzed and they can't sit still. Chill.
Something's about to happen, Captain. This is more than rapping. Pistols clapping, the club's in the frenzy is cause and effect. Let's go. You'll be the end result of envy. This is for my niggas and my bitches. Throw your hands up before I blow your mans up. I'm on the west side of the Queen City, where the smokers bring 50 and quarts of NyQuil so they can lean with me. Normally stay solo, but today I brought my team with me. In the 45, in case y'all dudes wanna get mean with me.
Salute. Shouts out to everybody. Y'all know what it is. Hello, everybody. It's me, BLAZE. Y'all know what it is. I'm all about that PEACE, that positive energy, always creating elevation. And I'm always about that morning motivation. Motivate yourself in the morning so you can elevate yourself in the evening. That's a form of achievement. For real. Love yourself every day. If you living, start giving. Give love to yourself. Give so much love to yourself that you give love to others. That's how life go. Life is about giving yourself love and giving love to others. There's no other way. Respectfully, that's how I do it. So y'all know what it is. It's Thirsty Thursdays with Blaze and Bennett. It's Thirsty Thursdays with Blaze and Bennett. And as y'all can see, the particular caption of this one is keep your hand to your damn self. Keep your hands to yourself. Respectfully, keep your hands to your damn self. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I just came across some things yesterday that was very, very troubling, ladies and gentlemen. Some very, very troubling news at the end of my live yesterday. I was ending my live yesterday, and I just so happened to be scrolling through Facebook, and I scrolled across something that was just diabolical, y'all. When I say I scrolled across something that was diabolical, man, this is the, like, if I don't even know, this is something that you can't even categorize in life, man. Only thing we got to say is, man, we got to figure out what's wrong with certain people and why they do certain things, respectfully. I don't know if y'all noticed, but check this out. Yesterday, a former OLV Victory Learning Center staff member, Chanel Willis, was arrested after multiple allegations that she physically abused students at the Lackawanna school. Are you serious? Are you serious? Now, when I first read that caption, I'm like, oh, man, that's nasty work. That's crazy. Why would somebody, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like, this girl out there abusing children, so on and so forth. Now, to add insult to injury, right? It says see more in the comments. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me check this out. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on in the comments, right? So I click on the comments. You click on the comments. Boom, when you get to the comments, you get the little thing. Boom. So now I say, okay, let me investigate this a little more. So, Justice for Our Kids. This is the title of it. Justice for Our Kids, former OLV teacher aide, arrested for alleged physical abuse of students. This here states, the Erie County District Attorney's Office confirmed that Willis' charges stem from allegations that first reported on in November. She is accused of grabbing, shoving, and or slapping 3 students while working as a teacher's aide. I was told by the parents of 2 students that they were instructed to come into the school where they say they were shown security camera footage of their children being physically abused by Willis. Both kids have autism and are nonverbal. Why? I just need to know what type of mental space is an individual in, or what type of individual is that disheartened, or they have so much they just have so much whatever aggression, anger, whatever it is, that they would do something like that to a child. like to another human being, period. Like you have you are way, you know what I'm saying? You are, it's a physical, it's known that you're physically, you're more physically dominant than this individual. Like, why would you do something? I mean, knowing an individual don't, why would you do something like that to an individual that can't defend themselves? That's, you feel what I'm saying? Like, for you to do that and do that to a person, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was going on? What's going on with them? Because it's more to that than is that. Okay, yeah, she definitely need to be punished for whatever it is she did to them kids. I grant that 100%. I just think it's other things that need to be looked at in that regard as well, too, though, my guy. Cause that's crazy, bro. Like, I mean, that's wild, bro. Like, she's slapping these kids. These kids, what is they doing? They can't even do anything. It's not like they could be talking crazy to her. What is it? Like, what is they doing? The most they could do is move around. They nonverbal, you know what I'm saying? And they have autism. So, like, come on. What is they about to do? That's warrants for you to put your hands on these kids. Like, what's going on? She look a little spooky too. She look a little cooked. I don't know. Hold on, man. Yeah, she definitely don't. Yeah, she look off though. No, I can't say that. That's right. You can't say that about somebody, but I'm just saying, man. Come on, man. I don't know, man. That's bad. That's nasty work, yeah. That's real nasty work, yeah. Respectfully, man. I hope we do better as a people, man. I hope we figure it out, man. Because it's just the more and more I look, and I really don't be big on the news, and like I'm not big on that because I don't really be wanting to look at it. I don't be wanting to hear none of that. I'm all about positivity, so it's like, man, I'm not about to feed myself. I got so much positive energy in me. I'm not just gonna allow these negative vibes to even be nowhere around me. So that's why I'm really not big on the news. If I don't need to know the weather, I'll look or I'll go outside. I mean, lick my finger and stick it out the door. I'm like, I can see you. I'm like, I can feel. I'm in tune with nature. I can figure out what the weather gonna be. I mean, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. And you can always be properly prepared because you know it's either gonna rain or snow, or be real windy, or be real cold. So just prepare yourself for whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? If it's the wintertime, just always keep a winter kit. If it's summertime, keep yourself a snuggle kit. Respectfully. But this is crazy. We got to figure out why people doing stuff like this. This is bananas, man. We got to start getting our mental health together. She has to be, so something has to be, I ain't going to say, yeah, something has to be mentally off with her for her to be doing that. Like, something has to be like, she has to have like a condition. I think she needs to be evaluated as well. Not saying that because, I mean, I really don't want to put that out there at this particular point because sometimes people will be trying to choose that particular thing as a defense. In certain cases, it is warranted. I will say that much. I will say that much. And in certain regards, it is warranted for you to have. You know what I'm saying? It is warranted for certain people to go get that psychiatric help because they really need it. And I think she really needs some psychiatric help. And I don't understand how she's like, I don't understand it. I think they didn't give her no bond, though. I don't think she out in the streets, though. But, I mean, that's weird. And then, oh, goodness. I seen another thing, too, y'all. WP at his finest, yo. WP at his finest. It was one dude basically he allegedly stabbed his dog, put it in a tote and left it in the garage a couple houses down, kept the knife. They investigated, found the knife at his house with canine blood still on it. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Who's to say it was from that canine though? Well, I guess they matched the DNA, I guess. I don't know. Well, you know, I guess with science now, but whatever the case may be, he got out on bail. They let him go on his own recognizance. They gave him an ROR and they let him go back to a house where they had a whole bunch of animals. Talking about he had to be somebody had to be in the presence at the same time, anytime he was around any type of animals. No, you know what that's all about, but all right. But man, this is crazy, man. I can't believe this girl did this. This is hard. This is so disheartening, man. Super disheartening, man. super, super disheartening. So, man, ladies and gentlemen, please keep your hands to yourself, man. Don't go putting your hands on nobody, man. Keep your hands to yourself, man. That's nasty work, man. Nasty, nasty work, man. For real. Keep your hands and your feet off people too. Don't do none of that. Keep your hands and your feet to yourself, man. Respectfully. Ain't nothing good gonna come out of trying to put your hands on somebody. Keep your emotions in check, ladies and gentlemen. Get your emotions in check. Get them joints tattered, get them tapered up. I understand we go through some things, but no, just get that tapered up. Cause sometimes we really get emotional like that too, especially when we really passionate about something. Yeah, we really because I know me personally, especially when it's something I'm passionate about. And man, listen, I'm gonna let you know I'm passionate. I don't care. I go through whatever. I mean, I go through rain, hell, sleet, snow. I don't give a fuck what I gotta go through, but I got you. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna know it, regardless of how you feel about it. I'm gonna let you know, and you ain't gonna play with me. But that's just how that go. But I'm out of that. I'm out of that zone now too. That's not none of my concern at this point. But yeah, man, please, ladies and gentlemen, keep your hands to yourself, man. Keep your hands to yourself, man. And let's try to figure out what this girl. I mean, like, she definitely got to go. This girl definitely got to do some time though. She definitely got to do some time, my guy. She definitely got to do some time. But I want to figure out why. You know what I'm saying? First of all, how she get up in a particular spot like that to be working as a teacher aide, and she not. I mean, she not that mentally sound. To whereas if she, you know what I'm saying, she physically abusing children like that. No, you don't go physically abusing children like that. And you a grown individual. You working as a teacher aide. You physically abusing children for no apparent reason. I mean, there's no reason for you to be abusing children. Period. And like they was jumping up trying to beat on you or something like that. You wilding. So I think we need to figure out what type of mental thing she was going through to bring her to that type of situation. Yeah, she should be punished, but she needs to be investigated as well, because she's not the only person that's still running around here with that type of trauma and doing these type of things. I can guarantee you that. Because again, like I said, this one particular day, it just wasn't one instance. It was several instances. If y'all go look into the article, it's just really nasty work. I really don't want to get into the discussion of it too much longer, or be discussing it too much longer, because it's just disheartening. It's just really, really disheartening to see that individuals can't keep their hands to themselves. Individuals are so mentally distraught to where as if they bring in physical harm amongst these children, man. Like, at what point do we stop? I mean, at what point are we gonna stop hurting our own damn kids? I mean, seriously, our kids getting the worst, they're getting the end of the stick, y'all. I promise y'all. These kids getting the worst end of the stick when it comes to life and what's going on right now in society, man. Everybody, you know what I mean? And it's sad that there was a whole trend going around where individuals like F them kids. Like, I mean, me personally, I can't stop what people are gonna do. I really can't. I just know the impact. Could y'all imagine how impactful that is to kids? Could y'all imagine how impactful that is to a kid that feel like their parents just actually really feel like that? Could you actually imagine what it's like for kids who actually hear their parents say that to them? How impactful that was for that to just go around as some trendy thing and to be funny? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But, like I said, we really got to start doing something in regards to helping these individuals with their mental health, because what they being fed right now is just a whole bunch of malarkey. Like, ain't nobody showing these kids that they love. I mean, I can't say it for all. It's just what I'm saying is it's just it's a vast majority it's more kids that's not getting it than it is that are. I can't sit here and say it's not kids out there that got families, that got family structure. It is kids out here that do, but it's more likely than not than to be. Feel what I'm saying? I'm more or less. I mean, if I see 10 kids, I know a vast majority of them live in a vast majority of them live in single parent households. You know what I'm saying? I know there's certain things and certain trials and tribulations that these kids are going through in regards to life. So, like I said, when the kids being used as pawns, The kids is not even. I mean, the kids is basically just disregarded because of. I mean, the intentions of what they thought was gonna happen. Could you imagine being a child of a female who had a baby by somebody thought it was gonna keep the relationship together, and when the relationship fell apart, she shitted on the kid, didn't want the kid no more, so she treated the kid like crap? Anybody worry about the kids who don't have any parents, lost their parents to violence or whatever the case may be? Anybody concerned about the kids who had to deal with their parents going through some type of ailment or some type of sickness as far as like cancer or something like that? Do anybody care about that? Is anybody worried about them kids? Where they was going through these particular trials and tribulations at a very young age, not even knowing what's going on, just feeling the energy and the vibe and was really, you know, feel what I'm saying? What about them kids, man? You feel what I mean? I don't. Okay, whatever this war they got going on, man. What about what's right here in front of me? What about these kids that's out here right now, just high off Percocets and face sunken, teeth rotted, hygiene is down the toilet. Only thing they care about is drugs, guns, and nonsense. And it's more likely than not, and it's accepted. It's more likely than not. Where's the? I mean, no. Where's the fight at, man? I'm not about to be saying the messiness. Like, I mean, I get 3,000. I get 3,000 likes to show a fight, but I can't get 3,000 likes to show a book. I get 15 likes for education and 6,000 likes for discrimination and bashing and trolling and making fun of and shucking and jiving and causing controversy and going viral just to be seen for attention. And it's not even for attention. It's just for somebody else to make some revenue. They don't care how the views come. They just want to make sure they get their ads in there. They want to make sure they get their subs in there. They don't care about none of that. You could do it. They don't care what you do. You could. Y'all not noticing this? They don't give two hoots and hollering about what you got going on. Hence the crate challenge. People breaking their neck, man. You know how many people, you know what I'm saying? You know how many people credit are messed up right now because they tried the crate challenge? They got a hospital, they got a bill from the ER from trying to do the crate challenge and broke their arm or broke their this and almost broke their back. And they ain't had no insurance because they wouldn't partake in a trending thing on TikTok or one of these social media apps. Man, listen. Man, listen, man. It's gonna be a long journey, man, but it's gonna be a journey worth traveling. I'll tell y'all that much, man. And for all y'all individuals that's gonna go along this journey with me, man, I greatly appreciate it. But for y'all who gonna miss the boat, man, unfortunately, I'm sorry, y'all just missed the boat, man. But this right here, man. This is getting bad, y'all. We really got to start realizing what's really going on at this particular point, man. This diversion, everything is diverting you from focusing on everything except for yourself. Everything around you right now is diverting you from focusing on everything else but yourself, yo. So again, I tell y'all, and I'm gonna speak this, and I'm gonna speak this into fruition, man. Listen, know yourself, find yourself first, man. Before you do anything else, find yourself first, and then it's gonna be your movement's gonna be a whole lot sharper. It's gonna be a whole lot. Stabilize yourself first, man. Do not try to do anything unstable. Do not try to do anything uncompromisable. None of that. Do not do it. It's from my personal perspective. Don't do it. Figure the shit out first. Clean everything up. Get everything together. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no. Don't. I mean, don't. You know what I'm saying? If you got a mess, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna end up messy, man. Clean up your mess. That's what. Clean up your mess, man. Before you go outside, just like my mom. Before you go handling or you go try to go play with your friends outside, clean your room first. Respectfully. You feel what I mean? So make sure y'all make sure y'all clean your room first, man. Make sure y'all worry about yourselves, man. And keep your hands to yourself. Respectfully. I don't know what was going on with that young lady over there at the OLV, and I'm saying out there in Lackawanna putting her hands on them young children, man. But she definitely needs some mental help, man. And I'm saying, and I know individuals want to rile her up and all that, like, oh yeah, she deserved this, she deserves some help too. Because anytime you're gonna put your hands on a child like that, you know what I'm saying, and abuse children like that, something's definitely wrong upstairs. You got anger issues, you got something else, you got life issues, period, that you need to address. You got life issues on your life, period, you just need to address, respectfully. So y'all know how that go. But yeah, we definitely at the 20-minute mark. Let's get them ads out there. Let's let everybody know what's going on. Let's let everybody know what's going on. Y'all already know if y'all need them Great One hoodies. Great One hoodies is available. It's about to be the summertime. So we about to have the Great One tees available. We're gonna have the irreplaceable hoodies available as well. We're gonna have the one-way t-shirts available as well. I'm about to be cooking up next week. Probably this weekend, actually, yeah. I plan on cooking up something this weekend. Bringing it out next week. I'm definitely about to get some things marked in my calendar, start putting things into my calendar, start getting things organized, start getting dates together, start getting things organized. I really need to get myself into making sure I'll be properly prepared so I can prevent poor performance, respectfully. So y'all already know if y'all need that one-way joint, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the t-shirts will be coming soon. I believe I'm gonna bring out some short sets, probably some hats for the summer as well. So, you know, we're gonna definitely do that. So shouts out to Irreplaceable, shouts out to Tehran Ditto and the Great One. Shouts out to them also.
Hey everybody, we're out here at Libby's Lemonade Stand, and let me tell you, this is the best lemonade in the world. Fresh squeezed every morning, a touch of sweetness, and a whole lot of sunshine in every glass. Watch this, golden sunshine right in a cup.
So good.
Told you.
It's the best.
It's the best lemonade in the world. Shouts out to Libby's Lemonade Stand. If you need to obtain Libby's Lemonade Stand, you go to www.libby'slemonadestand.com. That is libby'slemonadestand.com. Also, you can go to Instagram at Libby's Lemonade Stand, and that will also get you to Libby's Lemonade Stand, respectfully. Also,
time to tell them to like and subscribe.
Roll it out, pal.
It's stuck.
I'll give it a yank.
Folks, you heard it. Like and subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Blaisdell716. That is the premise.
That is the premise. I'm trying to bring Buffalo to the world. So if you go to www.youtube.com/@Blaisdell716 and subscribe to the channel, it will be greatly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely trying to bring Buffalo to the world. I'm definitely trying to show individuals out there in the world that Buffalo basically got a lot going on. There's a lot of talent in Buffalo, and we just not football and wings. We not just hot wings and buffalo sauce and Buffalo Bills and Conway and Machine. We do other stuff out here too. We got a lot of great fashion designers. We got a lot of great fashion out here. We got a lot of great artists out here. We got a lot of great producers out here. We got a lot of great everything out here. So it's like, you know, we just be in our own little cubby holes and don't come out. So I'm basically going to bring Buffalo to the world because I know a bunch of people that's laid up in them cubby holes. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to just, you know what I mean? Throw a little like, yo, here, check this out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shit, it do be popping. Yeah, it do be popping. You just got to know what's popping, respectfully. Also,
just say no to mid-grade weed.
We don't do that out here.
At the Lake House, it's all top shelf.
Smoke as smooth as
And
the
twice
water.
as sparkly.
Lake House, where the smoke is top shelf.
Cheers to that.
cheers to that. Cheers to that. Shouts out to the Lake House. Shouts out to Lake House where we just say no to mids, where we just say no to mids. Shouts out to them. Shouts out to Thomas Bishop and the league leader. Shouts out to him. If y'all need to get that league leader merch, man, definitely holla at Thomas Bishop on Facebook, man. He definitely got some new merch available right now. When I hit the town, I'm going to have me some new merch as well. So shouts out to Thomas Bishop for the league leaders merch. If y'all did not see my Remain Nameless stories, my Remain Nameless Stories Part 2. You know what I'm saying? I had the league leaders join on. That was just this morning where we did the league leaders. You know what I'm saying? Where I did the Remain Nameless, you know what I mean? Remain Nameless Stories Part 2. I do my Remain Nameless Stories every morning with a particular premise. I tell a story and I have a premise behind the story every morning. So, but the characters of the story remain nameless. I'm not telling you the exact name or the real name of the characters in the story. And I'm not giving no locations. The location is we was on the block. I was chilling on the block and they pulled up to the block, and that's where the story is. That's how we give it up. You know what I'm saying? The story is always on the block, but because they gotta remain nameless. So, they put up to the block, you know what I mean? And we had to talk about it, because everything go down on the block. But tomorrow's gonna be the last one for the week. I don't know what I'm gonna pick out for this one. It's probably gonna be something deep. I don't know. Depending on how my morning go, you know what I'm saying, how I feel about shit after my little workout. Once I do my little workout, you know what I'm saying, like my little doobie up, sit down for a minute, you know what I'm saying, sip some tea real quick, you know what I'm saying, I'll get that vibe, and then I'll just, you know what I'm saying, I'll think of something. You feel me? So, I'll think of a story, because I got a lot of stories. I do remember those, and a lot of times, I remember those stories because of the doobie I was smoking. But anyway.
Long day. Everything's heavy, man.
Hey, need a little pick-me-up?
Huh?
Fresh cookie from Bully Bites. It's warm. Check out prettybully.com.
For me?
All yours.
Smells amazing.
Your day just got better.
Sure did. Thanks. Bully Bites.
Bully Bites, the best bites in the world. Bully Bites, man. Shouts to Pretty Bully at prettybully.com. PRETTYBULLI.com. That's the place where you get some wraps and some snacks. You get some great catering as well. You get yourself a bully box. You get yourself some cookies. So definitely holla at her, and you can also get some wraps. So if you're looking for some wraps and some snacks, you go to at prettybully.com. PRETTYBULLI.com, and you can definitely get you some wraps and some snacks. Also, shouts out to her because the recent joint she just dropped was Set It Off, produced by P.A. Dre, which is fire. If y'all haven't heard it, y'all need to go run them numbers up on that joint. Y'all missing out. If y'all haven't tapped into that catalog, that's a catalog y'all missing out on. You feel what I mean? Y'all definitely missing out on that catalog. She definitely got that fire. Shouts out to her. For real. So, with that being said, keep your hands to your damn self. Respectfully. Please keep your hands to yourself, man. Because we don't need no more trauma. We don't need our children. We don't need our kids with no more problems, man. They got enough as it is. We got enough as it is. We don't have no time. We don't have no energy to be devoting towards helping these individuals. You know what I'm saying? Continue to have us in places that we trying to get out of. If we try to help ourselves, we try to heal ourselves, we can't continue to be placing ourselves or putting ourselves in positions to where as if we can't heal ourselves. Doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results is a form of what? Insanity. And then we wonder why we out here crazy out here on these streets. Because we keep beating our heads over the same wall over and over and over again. We know it's guns, we know it's drugs, we know exactly what it is, but yet still we go running to these things. We go enabling these things. We keep putting our mind and our time and our energy into these things. Me included. I'm sitting here smoking on some flower power. What flower power come from the earth? The earth produced the flower power. It was here before me. Hold on. You gotta hold yourself accountable. See, there we go. There I go. You feel what I'm saying? There we go. Here we go again. Same old shit, dog. Just a different day. You know how niggas do when they play, how they play. Here we go again. So again, ladies and gentlemen, us as a culture, us as human beings, man, we really got to get out of that particular mantra, man. And it's sad that we got to deal with certain situations as far as this young lady going up in this school, her not having the mental capacity, her not having the right love, and her not having, you know what I'm saying, the right guidance, and her not having her mental health together. To where she done affected 4 or 5 people at this particular point. Who's to say? Who's to say? Actually, all parties involved are affected by this now. This one individual has now become like has become like a virus now. She's become a virus because for her to perform these particular acts, right, on these 2 children, and then for her to perform these particular acts in front of other children. So the children that's watching this is like, oh my, you feel what I'm saying? Could you imagine? It's like, am I next? Like the trauma they gotta go through. Like, damn, am I like shit? What the fuck? If she doing that to them, why is she not? You know what I'm saying, what makes me any different at this point? And I can't even be a whistleblower. Oh hell nah. Oh hell, you feel what I'm saying? Could you imagine what it's like? You feel what I'm saying? That's like, you know what I mean? That's like somebody having you gagged up. You know what I mean? And throw you in a room. You know what I'm saying? And somebody in the room just, you know what I mean, just beating on folks like, and you can't say a word. And every time somebody comes to the door, everybody all right? You like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody all right? No, we ain't all right. This nigga here bugging, but we can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? We all mute. We can't say nothing. Come on, man. Could you imagine? You know what I'm saying? And you know, they don't look at things as far as like they not commuting or they not computing like well, I can't say, I don't know what they computing, but in my eyes, I don't think they really look at that stuff like bad, good, this, that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's like coherent to them. I think they just like they just jipper. I just think like they happy all the goddamn time. Because I don't think they think or see that it's a reason why to be sad or cry or anything. Not unless they get a vibe from somebody else. You feel what I mean? Anytime, most of the individuals that I've encountered that had autism, like it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe, you know what I'm saying? Because a friend of mine, you know what I'm saying, shall remain nameless, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to him, and I know he's not ashamed of it or nothing like that, but I just don't go putting people business out there on the street like that. But, you know what I'm saying? He has, I mean, it's several people that I know of and they children, I mean, that have children with autism, with what they consider autism. They just have, in my eyes, they just have children that communicate different. That's how I look at it. I don't call it autism. I just say different communication. So I know several people or individuals that, you know what I mean, they children deal with, you know what I'm saying? Communication differences. That's what I call it. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. Communication differences. So, you know, with that being said, like I said, anytime I've been around them or anytime I was always around them, it wasn't nothing different. It wasn't, they just go off of a vibe. I mean, like they form a communication. It's pretty. I think that's why I really honestly feel like it's a little higher up than ours. And I think that's what it help. I think that's a part of helping us humanize ourselves. I think individuals like that should help. It helps. I mean, if you really treat it the way so it should bring you down to earth and help you humanize yourself to realize that, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of us are a certain way, but it's some of us that are not this particular way, and that doesn't make them any different than anyone else. Just because an individual doesn't converse or communicate the same way you communicate doesn't make them doesn't make them any lesser than you. That's like saying if somebody don't speak English, like yo, you know what I mean, like you beneath me because you don't speak English. No, I just don't speak your language. No, but but you feel what I'm saying. It's not about what I'm saying is it's not about the fact. It's not about how many languages you can speak. It's like who's to say that an individual that is considered autistic is not speaking a language. You feel what I'm saying? What we may consider nonverbal, what they consider like okay, cool. Well, dolphins can communicate, right? Animals can communicate, right? How do they communicate? They communicate through sounds and actions and gestures and vibes, right? Like a dog could bark. I mean, like the way a dog could bark at another dog aggressively, or you know what I'm saying. Like dog, you feel what I'm saying? They have a certain way of their communication. You feel what I'm saying? Like if a dog goes, like you know, one dog go around, you got a male dog, you got a female dog. The male dog, you know, let's just say the female dog is in heat. The male dog smell it. He gets smelling all around that cat. Now that mean the female dog either gonna be with it or gonna be like, nah, I don't fuck with you even. You know what I mean? Because they just funny. Like I don't know. You might be the lucky one to get you some, or you might be the one to fuck around and get fucked up. I'm just saying. You feel what I mean? So it's like, man, nah, man. Nature has its way of doing this thing. I mean, nature has its way. No, it's energy at the end of the day. Who am I to say is good or bad? I mean, with their energy is different from mine, or like I said, just labeling it instead of just sticking to the facts. Okay, this is what it is. They don't. The way they communicate is not the way I communicate. So let me figure out the way they communicate, and let's just create a form of communication. Whereas if I can communicate with them, and they can communicate with me. There you go. Like the trade and barter system. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I don't feel like I don't. I don't feel like individuals should be labeled. Like I said, just because it's a communication barrier. If you communicate a certain way and I communicate a certain way, I don't feel like you should be taking you should be looking at different. Finally, the Tamer in the building. Shouts out to Tamron Ditto. Shouts out to Tamron Ditto. Yo, keep your hands to yourself is the joint for this Thirsty Thursdays with Blaze and Bennett. I don't know if you've seen the little thing about the girl in Lackawanna that put hands was putting hands on allegedly she was putting hands on the autistic children. I don't. To goodness, oh man, to the kids. I gotta stop saying that word. I don't like saying that word. I don't even like labeling them. This is so wrong. This is so wrong. But yeah, man, the girl. Man, listen, yo, what? Man, listen, she in jail now, bro. She in jail right now. Her name is hold on, let me get the article. Let me get her. Let me get the article. Her name is what is her name? She looked bugged out though, bro. She looked cuckoo. Hold on, y'all. I ain't gonna play that because that's just so. Hold on, matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna play it, y'all. I'm gonna play it for mommy. Look at this, bro. Hold on, yeah, because I still got the screen share up. All right, cool.
It was the most horrific thing I've ever seen in my life.
She didn't deserve this.
Former OLV Victory Learning Center staff member Chanel Willis walked into Lackawanna City Court Wednesday, following her arrest on charges linked to allegations first raised by parents back in November.
Video is absolutely absolutely disgusting.
Anaya Wiggins and Diamond Tools tell me their children, Caden and Demario, both have autism and are nonverbal.
Staff member put her arm in the air, swung her arm back, and hit him like on his back shoulder type of area hard. Hit him hard.
Against the wall, her yelling at him, pointing her finger, her joking him up. It was just horrible.
Willis has since been charged with 3 counts of child endangerment. She has pleaded not guilty to all charges.
Don't give her a slap on the wrist. She does not deserve it. Please. And it's one thing for us to describe it, but for you to see the actual footage, you'll see how disgusting this individual is. But we will not stop until we get justice for her.
What is wrong, y'all? Yo, that's what is wrong, bro? What is wrong, bro? For her to do that, bro, to some kids that came and come on, bro, they can't even talk, bro. Listen, this is my thing, right? This is one sick individual that has now traumatized way more people. You know what I'm saying? Like now she has just now caused a whole big giant ripple effect. Because these females, these moms now, like, could you imagine how sick you feel? Like I brung you to the school, I left you, I put my trust in these people in this school to look after you, and these people had this, bruh, and this November, bruh, it's March. Yo, bro, it's March, bruh. They started, bro. How you got allegations that started in March? I mean, that started in November, bruh. We are in March. There is no way that shouldn't have been investigated off of the rip. Off the rip, my guy. They should have been investigating that off the rip, bruh. Hold on, let me see here, because I got the article right here. Hold on. Yeah, in November. They have footage since November. Yeah, that's crazy, man. They had to prove it. What you mean they had to prove it? They got the video footage. Bro, they got the video footage, bro. They got the video footage. They pulled them in the office. They called the parents to the school, set them in the office, and let them watch the video of them kids being abused. Are you serious? And they told them they couldn't get the footage. So listen, bro, listen, no, bro, hey, bro, no, you don't know, bro, ain't no evidence to build up. I'm not, bro, you not, bro. No, ain't no way, bro. No. You not about to, no, bro. You only got one time, bro. See, this is, no, hit, fudge that. Ain't no way, bro. You abuse or you mistreat a child like that's nonverbal one time with me. Ain't no 2 times. I'm not gonna let you yank up no little child. I'm not gonna let you yank up no child and go smacking on them, go hitting them. No, that you got one time and one time only to do all that. You the up out of here, bruh. You are the up out of here, bruh. You are not gonna be putting your hands on no children. You're not gonna be hitting no kids. Ain't no building up no case, no none of that. I'm gonna build your face into some concrete. What you talking about? Of course, because now, come on, now this girl, something is mentally wrong with it, something is mentally, listen, this is my thing. So now you have to, okay, cool. They quote unquote, this is my thing, that's why I was saying this earlier, because like, this is crazy. Yeah, okay, all right, cool. She's plastered all over the news, but look at all the kids that's traumatized now. That sat there and watch people get smacked and beat up while they building the case, and they can't do nothing about it, and they don't feel like they being hurt, all because somebody want to build a case. Could you imagine sitting there in a classroom and can't nobody really talk too much, or can't nobody really talk to people like the way they supposed to, because we quote unquote autistic, and the teacher just run around just smacking and hitting people and you can't say nothing? Do you know, nigga, you know how that feel? Could you imagine how that would actually feel? You little as hell. You see another little person, you know that shit, the fucking you can hear, so you know they ain't saying too much, they can't say nothing. Man, ain't nothing to prove, man. Listen, man. Bro, hey, listen, bro. Bro, if she got, listen, bro, if she got reported, bro, she got reported once, bro, and they had them cameras, bro. Bro, they had them cameras, bro. They were supposed to fire that girl a long time ago, bro. That girl was supposed to be released a long time ago, bro. They had that footage a long time ago, bro. That lady was supposed to. Okay, cool. Listen, these is not actual. Listen. These is individuals that quote unquote got special needs. So why they come on? I'm not doing that. No. I have a no tolerance policy for individuals that y'all consider that have special needs. Y'all gonna have to start treating them like that then. The fuck out of here. Y'all want to get the check for them, but y'all want to respect them? The hell nah. Okay, cool, yeah. All right. Okay, cool. I understand that. So you gotta wait. Okay, cool. Somebody's boom. How much footage, bro? All I gotta do is see okay, boom. If somebody at your job say, oh, such and such harassing me, right? I'm like, okay, cool. All right. We take the first instance, they harass you, right? Now we go looking through the camera or whatever the case may be, and we got footage of you grabbing the bunions. If I'm not about to continue to, I'm not about to just keep getting camera footage of you harassing this girl, grabbing her bunions. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying, how much footage, like how many grabby feelings she got to go through, which is going to be enough footage for you to say, okay, yeah, that's harassment. Nigga, if I told you she was harassing me, you got the first little footage of him grabbing my bunions, and then I come back like, yo, this nigga doing it again. Oh no, just chill. We got this. We're just trying to build their case. Motherfucker, how many times I gotta get fucking violated before you get this fucking case? You watch come on, man. You watch SVU, you watch Law and Order and the rest of this shit. You know what's going on, bro. Don't do that, bro. Nah, bro, you not doing that. Nah, man. This girl's constantly getting harassed and groped and shit while y'all build the case. So what's going on with her trauma? What's going to happen with her? How she do she feel? I wouldn't feel safe. What they say? A bear? I'm just saying, if you listen, bro, if you my bodyguard, right? And you like, yeah, I'm gonna protect you. I'm here to protect and serve. I'm like, okay, cool. And a motherfucker run up and punch me in my goddamn face. And you don't do shit. And I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, he just ran and punched me up in my face. Like, you're supposed to be my bodyguard. Oh, no. He gotta punch you he gotta punch you enough to where you almost about to die. And then I step in. Hold on, wait a minute. No, you're not dead. I'm supposed to protect your life. I'm not supposed to protect your eye. Your eye's gonna be fine. Just put a little ice on it. Put a little ice on it. Hey, you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? No, it just wasn't enough for me to warrant for me to do my job. No. My job is to protect you, but no, I'm gonna decide what I decide or what level of protection you gonna get. It's either you're gonna get A1 day one protection or you're gonna get A1 day one protection, respectfully. You know what I mean? No, when the video ain't been, bro. When the video came out, bro, the video, bro, they had plenty of video footage, bro. They had plenty of video footage, bro. If the first investigation was in November, bro, And they only showing, well, no, they got, bro. She just no, bro. No. They got way more footage. They just trying to say they center. Because when they find out, and I'm saying they probably deleted it already, but you know what I'm saying, if they come in and they find out that basically it was footage from November all the way up until they basically decided to release that girl. If it was any footage prior to that, man, listen, they toast. They date her, or whatever date she was released or put on her leave of absence should be the date that they recorded or they found out about the video. If that should be the earliest date of the video footage. If they have any video footage prior to that, they cooked. They cooked. If they have any video footage of them individuals, you know what I'm saying, being abused before, you know what I'm saying, before they put that girl on leave of absence or whatever they was gonna do pending the investigation, if they have any video footage of her prior to that, they cooked. They're gonna shut that joint down, and it is footage. It could be. I'm just saying. If you ask me, I guarantee it's probably some more footage of that girl doing that before them allegations came, because she was way too comfortable. She was way too comfortable doing it. If you go, I mean, like if you, and I'm pretty much sure she knew it was a camera in there. That's my thing. I'm pretty much sure she knew it was a camera in there. You're not about to be in the school with no. We all know and understand there's cameras there. No, we in a day and age where everybody knows there's cameras in this joint. It's cameras everywhere you go, and that's definitely a secure facility. You're not about to sit here and tell me that no, that facility not even going up if they don't got cameras. Ain't no daycare going. There's no children's facility that's going to be in operation where there's not cameras, and all the cameras have. I think that's a requirement now. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty much sure it is. I'm pretty much sure that's a requirement. If you got a daycare and you got children, then you're going to have footage of them children all day long. Or the hours that you basically, or at least the hours that you're quote unquote in operation. The hours that you quote unquote got that daycare or whatever it is, the operation you got going on. I think you're gonna have to have some type of footage for them. Entering, exiting the premises, something. The front and the rear exits of the premises, all that. No, just for we not doing that. So again, like I said, November, she was started dating. I mean, somebody finally figured it out. No, that means she was doing it before November. Somebody finally figured it out and was like, okay, I got enough. I got enough charcoal to put on this fire. I'm about to go set this blaze. So then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then November. Now, come on, we all the way in March of 2026. You got to be in me. Nah. I smell blankets and I smell cover-ups. You know what I'm saying? I see blankets and I see cover-ups. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of sleeping bags getting pulled out tonight because they put y'all to sleep on this one. Because they just blasted it all over the news and now it's about to just die out because ain't nobody talking about it. There's nobody outraged by this. And the sad part about it, though, is that I wouldn't be surprised if they come and throw a couple dollars at them real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's around tax time. They already got a little money back from their taxes. They probably still got a little bit left. They probably telling yo, we'll throw y'all another 10. I mean, little severance pay or something like that, a little $5,000, something like that. Nah, but you know, but when you don't know no better, you can't. I mean, like who's guiding these? I mean, like who's guiding these individuals right now in regards to what they should do? Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Everybody should just get you an attorney.
Again, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I mean. Like, is there anybody pushing? Like I said, I don't see no type of go. I mean, not to say that I'm like a culture vulture or nothing like that, or like I'm looking to like that's all the time. I'm just saying. I mean, come on now. You gotta think. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the first thing they do is, I mean, they call their attorney. Like, man, listen. Now, I mean, because you've been inconvenienced now. I mean, like, you have to. I mean, like, come on now. Like, a civil suit, something has to be taken. Something got to take place. Yeah, I mean, because for one, you're not gonna be able to bring that back now. Especially, like, how do I bring that back? You feel what I mean? Like, how am I, you know what I'm saying? How am I going to get that? How am I going to get that particular therapy for my child now? Who should be, who should be held responsible? Who should be held accountable for this? I put my trust in the system. I put my trust in this particular deity or whatever. Yeah, I put my trust in this institution, and they betrayed me. Not only did they betray me, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like they took the necessary actions to protect my child as well as the other child that was there. And on behalf of my child and all the other all the other children that's currently there, that still have, you feel what I'm saying? They still have to sit in them classrooms and still have to look at them blocks and still have to look at them rooms and still have to live in that particular situation, knowing that it was abuse or there was traumatization on that particular site. I will, man, listen. I'll cook them up. I have them cooked. I have them cooked for real. Respectfully, I man, listen. Oh girl, man, respect you, man. You better lucky I pray. Me prosecuting you, me at the prosecution helm, man. I'll be the fried your boots. I'd have got you in a mental hospital or something like that. We'd have been trying to figure out what made you do something as dumb is wackadoodle as that. But you know, you ain't going. No, you won't be able to do it again. No, I'll tell you that much. You're not gonna do it again. You feel what I mean? And I hate to see. I hope. Man, I know she gonna write the PC though. She gonna write the PC. High profile case. Abuse, she gonna write the PC. She gonna write the PC. Do not collect, do not pass go, do not collect $200. She gonna write the protective custody. Cause they know, see, cause they go, man, listen, they gonna route her. Then they might have to have some other type of payments going on. Cause when they find them, when they get them up in the joint, they be beating them down. They get them and them pedos up in there, bro. Them pedos be going down. When they find out they pedos, it be over. That's why they keep them pedos in them. Them high profile joints. You know what I'm saying, under protective custody. So y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It was Thirsty Thursdays with Blaze and Bennett. Man, we are currently looking to reach the hour mark of this particular live, so we will be relieving ourselves of our duties. It was a pleasure hanging out with y'all this evening. Y'all know we got Remain Nameless Stories Part 3 coming tomorrow morning. Remain Nameless Stories Part 3 coming tomorrow morning. And again, like I said, we about to be outside. We about to take a few of these ventures outside. The weather breaking is starting to be nice outside. So definitely look for Blaze and Bennett to be in it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Shots out. We got to get outside. We got to do a lot of other things. And yeah, that's really about it. So y'all know we got Remain Nameless Stories Part 3 tomorrow. Yeah, I like that though. I like having a premise for my morning motivation though. Remain Nameless though. I like that. It's dope. It is definitely dope. So let me run a couple more commercials and then I'm up out of here, y'all.
Bennett, you know what night it is?
Thursday, friend. The thirsty kind.
7-ish, like always. Folks tune in, sip a little, trade a few words. You tell them about it?
I'm telling them right now. Every Thursday, 7-ish. Blaze and Bennett, bring a glass, bring your opinion.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Talk your piece.
All right, y'all. Tonight, we hit every corner. I want every stack of flyers gone before sundown.
The posters are rolled and rubber banded.
T-shirts are sorted by size, boxes labeled.
Social schedule's loaded. I'll be streaming live from each stop.
Good. Push the whole roster. Jayla V, KO, everybody.
Let the city know Blaisdell's in the building.
Got it.
Here, take a stack.
Shouts out to Blaisdell 716. Shouts out to Blaisdell 716.
This is Carter Reynolds. I'm calling about that new outfit. Goes by the name of the Coalition. I want to know who they are, what they want, and why they've been sniffing around my contracts. And I don't want a tidy report next week. I want it on my desk, no, in my hand, right now. You heard me. Not now, but right now. Good. I'll be waiting.
The Coalition, to be continued. Definitely be on the lookout for the Coalition, to be continued. Definitely something that's going down. Also,
Hey everybody, we're out here at Libby's Lemonade Stand, and let me tell you, this is the best lemonade in the world. Fresh squeezed every morning, a touch of sweetness, and a whole lot of sunshine in every glass. Watch this, golden sunshine right in a cup.
Mmm, so good.
Told you.
It's the best.
it's the best lemonade in the world. So y'all know y'all can get that at Libby'sLemonadeStand.com, or y'all go on Instagram at Libby's Lemonade Stand. And I will definitely join the text group and get all the information in regards to how to obtain the best lemonade in the world with Libby's Lemonade Stand. Also, oh yeah, that's it. We done. So the premise of this, ladies and gentlemen, please keep your hands to yourself, respectfully. And is horrific and it is bad as the things that this young lady has done to these children, as much trauma as this young lady has caused these families, as she's caused these other children, as much she's caused individuals in society by her ways and actions. She is an individual who does need help. Let's not neglect that fact. I do know and understand that everything that she did, I am against everything that this female has done. I'm not in agreement with any of this. Let's get one thing straight. I'm not in agreement with any of this. If you ask me my personal opinion, you'll get my personal opinion. You feel what I mean? But this is not what I feel. You feel what I'm saying? This is just what I feel. This is what is necessary. She needs to find some type of help. Anytime you have so much disdain or so much type of energy inside of you, and therefore you display it and you place it amongst others, there has to be some type of disconnect there. There's some type of disconnect there somewhere. Like we say, you got a few screws loose. So that girl got a few screws loose. For her to be in that type of situation and her to do whatever that she did, she got a few screws loose. Let's just figure out what's going on so we can start recognizing other individuals that may just have screws loose like that too. So therefore, we're not letting one individual hurt and harm a gang of other individuals because they got a few screws loose. We have to start detecting loose screws. We have to start, lowering the volume down a little bit so we can start listening to see what's actually going on. Sometimes we be riding around with the car with the music too loud and we can't hear what's going on. And then when the music finally stopped, we realized that we've been riding around and one of our wheels fell off. We was too busy listening to the music and we ain't hear nothing else. The wheel and you just, you so into the music, you don't even know your wheel fell off. But but it is what it is though. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, please, man, keep your hands to yourself, man. And again, like I said, as horrific as that situation is, as much as we would like to, quote unquote, get justice, it's good to be proactive. Like, let's get ahead of these situations before these situations arise. Let's get ahead of these situations so we don't have these situations, if that makes sense to you all. Let's get ahead of these situations so we don't have these situations. You feel me? Because if we get ahead of them, we won't have them. Give it no diddy. Pause if necessary. But I'm serious. So, it's just a serious topic. I'm not looking to be saying pause, and I'm not really looking to be laughing and joking. I'm really looking to make sure individuals don't understand that this is a thing, and there's more people out there like that. There's more individuals, and there's more as we keep talking. But I can't just keep sitting here yelling this over this microphone all day. Or when I do get time to sit here in front of this microphone and talk about it, I can't just sit here and just talk about it over this microphone. I'm going to have to get out. I'm going to be out here on these streets and trying to figure something out. I'm gonna be going down to these offices and figuring out like what type of programs can we start. What type of where is buildings available? What is that we can do to start getting some of these individuals, or at least having a place for them to have these things, or where are these things currently existing, and let's get them in motion, and let's make sure they get some promo, and let's make sure individuals know how to obtain these services. If these services are available, we need to. I'm going out there and I'm going to figure out where these services are available, and I'm going to promote these services that are available for us. And what can we do in regards to obtaining these services? Because this is some of the services, and these are the things we need as a culture. We don't need no guns. We don't need no drugs. I'm not looking to pass you no Tito's. I'm trying to pass you some peace, my guy. I'm not trying to pass you no money. I ain't trying to pass you none of that. I'm trying to pass you some love and some peace. When you individuals realize and understand until you love and until you find out what love and peace actually it is, you may not ever, you know what I mean? You may not ever feel what I'm saying. You may not ever follow what I got going on. You probably look at me now like, man, this nigga just be bugging. He just be talking to be talking. A nigga need a haircut. Go tell a nigga go shave his beard. A nigga beard is over his mouth. Like he got beard hair going over his lips right now. You honestly think I care? No, I'm alive and I'm breathing. The beard hair, the hair going over my beard lip don't do nothing for my peace. Whether it's there or not, I'm gonna still be the same ninja. I'm gonna be the same person, regardless of whatever I look like or whatever I'm doing. I'm gonna be the same person. Like, you know what I'm saying, the last thing they want to do is like wake the beast, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, they don't woke the beast up. I feel for y'all. Well, I mean, I don't even feel y'all. It's not. He gonna go wrecking. The beast gonna go wrecking shop wherever he need to wreck shop for himself. He ain't worried about y'all. He ain't worried about none of y'all. Respectfully. So I don't. Like I said, I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna do what I do, but I'm not. I mean, I'm gonna do what I do. That's it. Like. It's not even, like I said, for me, it's not even a question. Like like I said, the proof is in the pudding. It's not even a question at this point. This is the fact that I just been allowing everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I've been allowing. I've been allowing too many things to come in between. No. You got to stick to the script sometimes, my guy. You know what I'm saying? We all fall victim of not sticking to the script sometimes, my guy. But at the end of the day, you got to stick to the script. And I don't like using that word that begin with that letter B, but as again, everything come after that is bullshit. So I tend not to use it too often. I try not to use it at all. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure, and keep your hands to yourself. That's what my mom always say. You know what I'm saying? You always get popped for putting your hands on somebody. Keep your hands to yourself, man. You know what I mean? Love each other. You living, so start giving. Give love to yourself and give love to others. Know and understand that. And I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, man. I mean, we got Remain Nameless Stories Part 3. I wonder what's going down. I wonder who's gonna remain nameless, and I wonder what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow morning. I don't know. I probably not. I don't really have nothing on artist, but no, I really don't want to. No, I want to get away from that, man. I want to get on something positive. I think I'm gonna give a manifestation story. Yeah, give a story where somebody came up. You know what I'm saying? Or they was real happy. They stuck to it and they finally got whatever it is that they was looking for. I mean, that was kind of like my premise this morning, but you know what I'm saying? I wanted to get on the fact that once he ripped them goddamn pants, it was over. He ain't get two fucks about the shit no more. But I don't know. I think it's something. I mean, something that motivated me. I mean, or somebody or something that motivate me. I don't know. I think it's something wrong. But yeah, they will remain nameless. So if you ever check out the Remain Nameless stories, you might hear a story that's about you. But you will remain nameless. Shouts out to everybody, man. It was a pleasure, man. You already know what it is. Positive energy always creates elevation, man. If you want to create elevation, motivate yourself in the morning so you can start elevating in the evening, and that's a form of achievement. Positive energy is always available. It can be used all the time, and it is what it is. Love yourself. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, y'all already know. Love yourself so much that you can pour love into somebody else. Respectfully. All right, y'all, I'm out.